Hi and welcome to Wink. Via Wink you can print documents on 3 different paper sizes: letter or A4 size paper, special Wink perforated paper, and Wink half-letter paper. The purpose of this video is to describe the process of configuring your laser printer to automatically print on those different types of paper as required. The following instructions are provided for the HP LaserJet 400 Pro, which is the printer both recommended and provided by Wink's hardware sponsor. So if you're not using this printer, then your environment may be slightly different from the one about to be described. The HP LaserJet Pro is our preferred printer because it's small, economical, and can easily be fitted with a third paper tray, so that a single printer can easily accommodate all 3 paper formats mentioned earlier. Before we begin, please note written instructions for everything about to be described have already been provided to you by email. To request another copy, go to www.downloadwink.com, click on the support tab and send us your request, or if you prefer, we can send a technician to your location to do all this installation work for you. Now then, for the do-it-yourselfers, this is a 6-step process. The first step is the easiest. Simply load each of the 3 paper types in their respective trays. So in tray 1, load the Wink half-letter paper. In tray 2, load the Wink perforated paper. And in tray 3, load the regular letter or A4 size paper. And that's it. Now on to step 2. Create a custom paper type for your HP printer. Here's how you do that. Click on Start. Click on Devices and Printers. Right-click on the printer in which you just loaded that Wink half-letter size paper. Now select Printing Preferences. Click on the Custom button directly beneath the paper size drop-down list. In the field for name, type Wink half-letter. In the field for width, type 5.5. And in the field for length, type 8.5. Now make sure that the inches radial button is selected. Now click OK. And finally, click OK again. And you're done. You've now created a new type of paper called Wink half-letter. The third step is to configure your printer to automatically recognize Wink half-letter paper when it's in the tray. Please note, this must be done on every single computer that Wink is installed on. Here's how you do that. Again, right-click on the printer from which you just loaded the Wink half-letter paper. Select Printer Properties. Click on the Device Settings tab. Now if you've installed a third tray to your printer as recommended by Wink, then make sure that tray 3 is appearing as installed. If it isn't, change it so that it does. Under Form to Tray Assignment, individually click on all paper types and select Letter or A4 if you're located in Europe. The only exception to that rule is tray 1, where you must select Wink half-letter. When you're done, click Apply. And finally, click OK. And you're done. Again, please remember that the above steps must be executed on every computer on which Wink is installed. Now then, the fourth step is to change the settings on the printer itself. Here's how you do that on the HP LaserJet Pro. Walk over to your printer's control panel and click OK. Then, using the arrow button, scroll to System Setup and click OK. Next, scroll to Paper Setup and click OK. Next, scroll to Tray 1 and click OK. Next, scroll to Paper Type and click OK. Now configure trays 1, 2, and 3 as follows. For tray 1, set the type to any and set the size to any. For tray 2, set the type to any and the size to letter. For tray 3, set the type to plain and the size to letter. And that's it. The 5th step now is to configure Wink to automatically send print jobs to the correct printer and the correct tray. Please note yet again, this part must be done on all computers on which Wink is installed. Here's how you do it. Via Wink, click on the settings at the top of the screen here. Then, click on Printers and Trays. What you see here is a list of all documents which Wink can print out. We must now tell Wink which documents need to be printed and where. So with respect to the RX worksheet, when printing on Wink perforated paper, I want to print on my HP LaserJet printer, and more specifically on the paper in tray 2. Next, if I ever want to print the RX worksheet on Wink half-letter paper, then I want to select the same printer, but this time I'll leave the tray selection as blank. And so it continues. Every time we must tell Wink which printer to print on and which tray to print from. The only exception to that rule is the Wink half-letter paper, which does not require a tray assignment because of the paper's special size, which is automatically recognized by the software. I'll just go ahead and finish selecting my printer and my trays now. By the way, just as I'm selecting the HP LaserJet for all my print jobs, you can select multiple printers and send different print jobs to each of them. The choice is yours. Now that I'm done, I simply click on Save. And I'm done. Again, please remember the steps I just described must be done on every single computer on which you install the Wink software. Finally, the sixth and last step is to test that your printer is working properly. To do that, go ahead and print out any Wink document. It should always take the correct paper from the correct tray. Also, test print any Microsoft, Adobe, or Mac document. They should always print onto paper in tray 3. This concludes our video on how to print on the 3 different paper sizes that Wink can accommodate. Again, if you'd prefer that written instructions be provided, please submit a request via www.downloadwink.com, or if you prefer, we'll send over a technician so you don't have to worry about a thing. On behalf of your Wink team, thanks for listening, and have a great day.